Welcome back to World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King Classic Blind. Our Brunhilde Challenger disguise is not working again, but it's still working, so I guess we're okay. And his was working for a little bit, and now it's also broken. What can you do?
Don't ask where I got these.
After the last episode, was told about this fancy axe here, and it's inflict 4 to 6 additional frost damage per swing. Apparently this was really good before, and it got nerfed. This is bonus damage per swing. Could have been interesting, but at this point, it's not too good. There's been a few really weird situations where weird things have been really good, from what I could gather. But for now, we're just going to sell a couple things here. Soulbound stuff that we don't really need, and some gray stuff. Probably could have sold that. Take that back. It's probably gonna cost us. Or we get the 3 gold back. I'll take it back. I think that works like that. That's disenchantable. That is soulbound. We don't need it. Soulbound. We don't need it. Soulbound. We don't need it. There you go. We got a couple things to sell.
Cold and milk.
A couple things we can deal with later. But overall, we are still out here doing stuff, and I guess we never really tried getting on the mounts while we were in giant form. That might also break it. If we talk to the crone here, I'm doing each other. I think we could probably try getting rid of this and getting it back, see if that works. Nope, can't get rid of it. It's just like an area effect or something that doesn't seem to actually work. Wild. So, what we are up to here is we need a bear. Speak to Virginia, just outside the village, so you can help them prove myself. Alright. Let's see where just outside the village. That is bear handlers. That's not quite what we need. Here's Astrid. Right. Bears are beautiful creatures, wild, strong, and fierce in battle, much like us, sister. Yeah, definitely doesn't work as much when we aren't in the disguise. Doesn't quite make sense. There's a quest over here. Let's see what that's about. This is the place we were coming into towards the end of last episode. Got some general goods in here. That's all well and good. We got Iva and Thriva. Alright, what are we looking at? Aberrations. The Lich King sent emissaries to us on 3 different occasions. All 3 were promptly dismembered. Our sisters in Valkyrian were not as dedicated to our traditions and accepted the Scourge's advances. Now, instead of capturing their drakes from the wild, raise them from the blight and filth that the Scourge wallow in. Take the frost oil of the Valkyrian Plindir, carry on them, and use it to freeze any blighted eggs you find. Remember to speak of a fetid pool of blight where the eggs are kept. Yep, we've seen that before. Take that. And from Iva the Vengeful, our way is sacred. We'll choose death before we abandon Thorim and join the likes of the Lich King. Good choice. Good choice. Off with their black wings. Traitors. We, Hilmdir, have little love for them. Those of Valkyrian have gone unpunished for too long. While we remain loyal to Thorim, they became the Lich King's lapdogs. They call the ones who receive his gift Valkyr. They fly on feathered wings like the harpies they are. You'll find Valkyrian far to the northwest, beyond the Temple of Storms. Slay these winged she-wolves, sister. Slay them, and he'll reward you with one of my most prized possessions. One of these things. And Yolda's Folly. The witch that started it all, Yolda the Storm Speaker, came to our very village. She dared to insult our noble traditions, spouted the Lich King's venomous promises of power. She had to have left with a sword through her, but her magic was strong, and she managed to escape. Seek her in Valkyrian, inside the largest dwelling, and show her that we are not to be trifled with. So, some stuff to head other places. We need to find, like, where would outside the village? Probably that way. Would make the most sense. Should be at least nearby, I would think. Some potions guy. More people fighting here. If there's anybody in these houses. Not on first look. They also have proto drakes. Very cool. That's better than a bear. Give me a proto drake instead of a bear. Alright, let's see if the person outside the village is down here. Valley of Ancient Winters. There we go. Ice Fang and Rajana. Perfect. We fight for the glory of Brunhilde. Think we'll give you your own bear just like that? You'll have to prove yourself before you get anything from us. Do not think too highly of yourself just because you bested a few challengers in the Hildsmeet. Some envelopes of heroism for this. We have 10 so far. That's interesting. Alright, what do we get? The test awaits, woman. This whole thing really makes more sense when the disguise is working, but we're not going to worry about it. It's... Let's say it's a magical charm that's working as intended. Do you have the heart of a warrior queen, or that of a sniveling seamstress? One taste of war, and you'll know the answer. You might lie to your mother, your sisters, and even yourself, but the battlefield always exposes one's true nature. When you've made your preparations, mount Icefang and ride into battle. From her back, you must rain down a shower of death upon our enemy. Shoot 7 Frost Warriors and 15 Frost Giants in the Valley of Ancient Winters. Sounds like a plan to me. Alright, what we got? We got Flaming Arrow and Burst of Speed. Flaming Arrow. Flaming Arrow. Flaming Arrow. Flaming Arrow. I'm gonna just use one here. They're so fast. Huh. Huh.
That spell isn't ready
Huh. Huh. Huh.
I can't cast that
Huh.
yet.
Huh. A lot of guys coming behind us. Huh. Huh.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Huh. We are the Frost Giants. There we go. We did it. Got all the guys on the War Bears. Generally, these guys are pretty powerful. Does this actually do damage? Not really. It's just a fire the flaming arrow. Now we can burst of speed to go back. Yeah, doing the burst of speed in the middle there is probably not the best plan. Since you would run past everything more quickly. Would not be good for trying to actually accomplish things. Icefang shows great courage for entering the battlefield unarmored. Good, Icefang. Perhaps, for example, can instill some courage in you, Eric Erickson. Our name is also not... We probably should have went by a different name here. That's not very well disguised. Perhaps you do have the heart of a warrior. Time will tell. Cold-hearted. To be slain honorably on the field of battle brings us all glory. To be frozen in a block of ice and endlessly taunted does not. We are to fly to the frost giant city of Dun Nephilim, just east of the Valley of Ancient Winters, and liberate a captive proto-drake. With her, you'll be able to free our sisters from their frozen bonds, carry 3 of them safely home. Wear the giant's club, sister, lest you find yourself numbered among the captives. Alright. Dun Nephilim. Just to the east. Alright, we can do that. There's some dragons up in the sky. I want to avoid that if possible. Right over here. You need to free a captive drake. And then all those other things. Let's get in here. Once we get past all these guys. Done. Nephilim. Okay. So here we've got the people are frozen. That's always good. Here's the drakes. So you have to fly up to the drake and then get on the captive drake. Amazing. Ice shard. Free a prisoner. Okay, we're walking on the drake here.
I'm out of range.
That's wild. Freed? Yeah, we're walking.
That's still recharging.
Okay. Rescue behind prisoners. Free some proto-drakes. Let's free some proto-drakes. Can't do with that. Maybe we need to bring them back. This looks absolutely wild. Smells freedom and flies homeward. Oh my gosh. This is fine. Huh. No. I sure hope that the freed prisoners are okay being slapped around like this. Okay. Let's see if this, when it actually gives us that we've done this part. We could potentially, yeah, they jumped off there. So did we. There we go. We took some fall damage. Wild. Okay. Don't know if we're going to need to do that whole setup all the times. We might be able to, if we get close to the ground, we might be able to jump off. Should probably see if we can get a parachute. That'd probably be a good plan. Oh, some ore over here. Ah, it's down a cave. Unfortunate. Oh, there's the hibernal cave over there. Really relatively dangerous area when you're not in the quest mount state kind of business. Let's find another drake here. Free them. Is he still? Yeah, it just kind of walks around. Pretty weird. Yeah, it's still just walking. There's one. Alright, needs to be in front of you.
Too far away.
Okay. And you. Let's see if we can jump off this time. Let's find a spot we can land safely. I think the problem is that we need to get over... We should probably just go all the way back. I don't really trust it to do things correctly by itself. Yeah, this is fine. Is this one shaking even more violently? This would look really cool. And where's the third one that we're saving? Is it? I can see. I think the other one is on the back with us too. Well, there's 2 in the claws and 1 riding, for a total of 3. That was something. Alright, and since group quest, we managed to do it in 2 like that. Working as intended. Clearly. That's just their proto drakes. They're just neat like that. Yeah, things are. I think this might be some kind of instancing, because it takes some time for things to spawn in here. Alright, we did it then. Your efforts appear to have been successful, sister. You brought glory to the Brunhildar. Deemed worthy. Woo! You succeeded where many have failed, sister. Whether it be by strength and courage or mere luck remains to be seen. Go back to the village and seek out Astrid Bjornritar. Tell her of your accomplishments. But be warned, she is not easily impressed. Alright. And now, we should be able to get a bear. So that's neat. We're just flying through here, doing stuff. And you? There you are. Deemed worthy. So, sister, you think that completing a few simple chores makes you a heroine? You shall learn. Making a harness. So you want to ride? Well, if you've made it this far, someone must think you got a shot at the Hild's meat. First things first, we'll have you make a harness. In the cliffs to the south, you'll find scattered groups of Yeti. Their hides are tough and just the right thickness. Bring me some and we'll get you started on the path of the Bear Rider. Get 3 Icemane Yeti hides from the south. Okay. Nothing can be simple in this whole rites of passage business. Eh. No, sir. No, sir. Or no, ma'am, in this case, I suppose. We can skin those Yeti. There's some conspicuous locations. Right. There is our first hide. Very good. We need 3 total Yeti hides. Where you going with that? Doesn't seem particularly crazily rare or anything. Any more Yetis? See if they are further down here. They did say specifically the cliffs. Now, these are more just Graham guys. That's not a Yeti. Back into the cliffs. Snow-blind hills. There's a hide. I'm just assuming that you can fly on the mount. Or fly with the disguise. I mean, we don't have the disguise here. Interesting. The disguise and flying don't work together. That would be highly unfortunate. Would really slow down the whole process here. Okay. More Yetis over here. More Yetis over here. Ice Mane Yetis. Icy. And Yeti. E.
I'm out of range.
No. Some wild cliffs over here. My goodness. Here's one. There we go. But the question is always the same. Are we actually done or not? Usually no. And he's dead. Let's see if we get the fourth one here and it just goes over. Definitely could have flown here. I felt like climbing up a cliff. No, not like that. So we continue searching. We're just dive bombing in here on these Yetis. My goodness. Golden scraps. Bit of silver. Yeti up there. Not gonna quite get to that with this cliff in the way like that. Yeti. There are a few more down here. There we go. Oh yeah. It is nice when the RNG can be slightly satiated by me just getting more of the drops. When it works, I suppose. Back up top here. Oh, and, oh my gosh. Here it is. We're on the mount. Look at us. I'm sure the mount is really appreciating the largeness. Although it's also just a disguise, so. Let's see what it looks like on the ram. Seems legit. That's funny. We're so much taller. Making a harness. Find the hides yet? Find Yeti in the hills below? Yep. Many a Yeti were slain. These will do nicely. I'll have the harness ready for you in no time. We also get some things. A spell power ring. Nah. Some leather stuff. Meh. Some male feet. We get a bit of stuff, but less of other things. And some plate hands here with strength, stamina, and crit. So we lose 19 hit rating, but gain strength and crit. What's our hit rating at right now? 5.7, and I think we have another couple percent of the talents here. Don't know if 8.7% is enough, so I think we're going to stay with a little hit rating here. 10 strength. There's options. There's gonna be some very specific cutoff. I think we're at a good point right now. Let's just take the more expensive one. And 2 quests here. The last of her kind. For as long as I can remember, we obtained our best bears from the hibernal cave to the east. Those times might finally be gone. The cave has been overrun by ravenous Jormungandr, and the wild bears are all but extinct. If you were to find a surviving matriarch, however, I would guarantee you that she would fight better than any of these bears born in captivity. Take this harness to the hibernal cave, rescue a surviving matriarch. Good luck finding one. Okay? And then while they're there, we need to fight some things. Slithering in the darkness. Vile Jormungandr have taken over most of the hibernal cave. They are despicable beings, children of Loken, Thorm's scumsucker of a brother. As Thorm's servants, we owe it to ourselves to kill these scum where we find them. Find the cavern just east of here, outside the village. Yep. Let's uncheck the fishing quest right now. Yeah, a little more space here. Oh. Yes. Look at us go. Yes, I totally fit in this sidecar. This is definitely a sight. My goodness. Just hunching over to get towards the controls and the handlebars there. This is great. It definitely looks silly. I can see why they might not think we should be a part of this group anymore. We're really at some questionable situation here. Alright. Ooh, more chilled meat. Always take some chilled meat. Let's get in the cave here. Fight these guys. You need to find specifically a matriarch. These regular bears just won't do. No good. No good at all. Our sprint doesn't even look fast. It's just like a normal run speed. Alright, there's a matriarch. Try to finish off fighting these guys first. And you. There we go. Easy enough. And we'll see if this gives multiple matriarchs. Yep, this is just a matriarch spawner. And we put the harness on. Look at us go. Now this is a mount. This is an appropriate size mount. Looking much, much better. We are kind of bashing our head into the ceiling though, so pros and cons, I guess. That'll do nicely. Much better. Now we're looking the part. And honestly, our two big axes look appropriately sized. So we got that going for us. Just a little glitchy here on the path back. Seems like this whole area is a little bit off. That's alright. We've got a bear now. So I'm taking a wild guess we're going to be heading down into the pit there and do some bear fights. Seems about right. Here's our ruined harness. Yep. Alright, very good. I'm impressed. Never thought I would see an Ice Bomb Matriarch again. Especially not one this size. Very good. You've been very fortunate, sister. This is a matriarch, the likes of which hasn't been seen in years. A good bear won't do much good without the skill to ride it. I'm going to have you practice some moves on Kirgarak, his largest yeti we've ever managed to capture, so be careful. I'm prepared to walk away if he gives you a beating. There's a reason why we keep him chained. Use the Reins of the War Bear Matriarch to defeat Kirgarak. And also we did kill all the worm guys. Regard vile creatures, you did well in destroying them. Very good. Got some spell power boots, spell power chest, a mail helmet with a socket. Fortunately, it's a blue socket, which isn't the best for us. Less strength by a lot. Lose the arm penetration? Probably no. Spell power legs, and a one-handed dagger with hit and attack power. Not really what we're looking for. Alright. Let's get on our bear here. Reigns of the Warbear Matriarch. So the Warbear Matriarch inside our village. Can't just be giving these out for free. That's too easy. Oh, he's climbing on the roof. Wow. Alright, what do we got here? We got Maw, we got Smash, we got Charge. Alright. Let's see where this chained up giant was at. There it is. And smash. And smack. Smack. He's trying to leave.
I can't cast that yet.
I think we might have knocked him out too far. And he reset. See if that happens. Well, let's try not to do that again. I think that's probably what happened there. It was just, oh, we're dying. It's not ideal. Stun him there. There, we did it. And we only almost died. Yeah. Going through the first half of the fight. And having to do it again did not help. There we go. Off map. Or get some more of a vehicle, technically. Not bad. I was hoping Kirgarask would snap your neck so I could keep your bear. Just joking, sister. Well, half joking. That's a really nice bear you got. Into the pit. Besting a tethered opponent is one thing. Fighting other bear riders on equal footing is another. Head in the pit of the Fang and use what you've learned to defeat your opponents. Good luck. Defeat 6 Heldsmeet War Beasts. War Bears. Alright. We'll go over there slightly quicker. And then pop into the bear. Just go crazy. Attack. Oh yeah.
That spell is
Something like that.
that spell is
Done it. 900. I think we did it. Let's get out of here. Very good. That wasn't difficult either. Off and on again. Leave vehicle is what we need to press. Bear power decreased. You really did it. You made it out with your health, which we could say the same for your bear. It's gonna take a while for her to recover. Fortunately, you won't need her for a while. Alright, what's next? Preparing for glory. This is it then. Take care of your bear now. You won't be needing her. The great Draxon's Ride will be your next challenge. Say goodbye to your friends, leave your affairs in order, return victorious or you won't return at all. Speak to the crown. Alright. Looks so silly. You've really made it this far. Never would I have thought you'd progress so quickly among the Hillendir. Valkyra's parting gift. You've been a great ally, Eric Erickson. Now comes your true test. You need skill, courage, and a little luck. Valkyra attaches a thin strand of hair to yours. You cannot fail now, sister. Speak to Greta, the Arbiter. She'll see you on your way. Alright. Yeah, that sounds like a flight kind of deal. I think they're gonna be over here. Greta. There they are. You serve Thorm, sister. Here's party gift. Also, back to the pit is an option. Into your spoils. Truly stay in your best riding shape if you want to test yourself against the Hillendir every day. Back into the pit of Fang and show them what you're capable of. Appreciate suffering defeat to one as skilled as you. Once you use the Reins of Warbear Matriarch inside the pit of Fang, defeat 6 more war beasts. So we can see what we can do these supplies thing. Or we could take the Drake. They're both options, I guess. Maybe when we come back. Parting gift. Ready to ride, sister? No coming back. I mean, we will come back, but yes. The Draxon's Reed. This is it. You've passed all the tests of the Hillsmeet, all but one. Yours are our sisters, best and fiercest. Final test is at hand. The Dragon's Ride. The true test of a Hillendir's worth and warrior spirit. It'll be you, your riding Drake, a chained harpoon, and a score of your sisters vying for dominance. Show no quarter, none will be expected. Defeat 10 Drake Riders at the Temple of Storms. Use the harpoon on a column ornament to exit the Dragon's Ride and speak to Thorm when you've succeeded. Alright. See, this is what the Drake should look like. Actually flying and doing stuff. And that's not what that should look like. This is the situation. And here is our harpoon. Use harpoon to land on nearby proto-drakes. Can also be used on column ornaments to exit the Dragon's Ride. To land on nearby proto-drakes. Would be just harpooning from drake to drake. Sounds pretty wild. let's see what's going on over this way then. Not really getting any reputation here. Let's see if there's even one on the reputation list here. Wrath of the Lich King. Alliance, Skalzar. Not really. Just repeatable for that loot bag and money, I guess. Up to the Temple of Storms. Yep. And a nearby Proto-Drake. Valid target. We need to defeat the Drake Riders. Alright, we are behind. Let's go for this one here. Oh, so this is how this works.
Not enough. Need.
We get on top. We grapple onto the Pro-Drake. And then we fight them. That's pretty wild. That's definitely something. That's definitely something. So it weirdly switches between us having the mount health and our health.
Too far away.
Here. Okay. It seems like the quest is also sharing correctly here. There's 9. And right up here. There we go. And return to Thorim by shooting this ornament thing. There we go. Hey, Thorim. Very good. Took a little damage. It's hard to see because we were on the mount. Interesting, then. Yo.
What are you doing in the mountain?
Speak, warrior. Dragon's Ride.
Beware, the Pantheon.
Sif, is that you? No. What do we got here? Cloth with spell power. Spell power. Mail shoulders. With a bit of stuff. Not quite as good. Oh, our disguise wore off. Light touch, that's got spell power. And sharpened Himdir harpoon. Thrown weapon with some hit rating. The same as my bow. It's got stamina. Alright, 38 stamina. How does that compare to this? That's more stamina here. This has dodge rating. I think dodge rating's really important. I think that's still better. What? 8 stamina and some hit rating, or 8 dodge rating. Because the actual damage of the ranged weapon doesn't matter at all. We'll stick with the dodge rating for now. Because this says hit rating, it's more of a... not really that. Alright, most expensive thing.
Complacence heralds
Sif,
your
is it
doom,
truly you? No?
adventurer.
A dwarf? But for a moment, enough of this. The visions of my Sif have tormented me for far too long. It's time for me to avenge her. To bring honor to her memory, my brother must pay. Listen to Thorim's story.
Farewell. Ulduar is lost.
Can you
my
tell me of what
beloved
became
slain.
of Sif?
What is left for me here?
For a moment, I thought you were my beloved Sif. That strand of hair. But no, it can't be. Sif is dead. Ooh. The crone might be somehow related. Interesting. My brother killed her. He did more than that, Thorim. He controls Ulduar now. Ulduar. I was sworn to protect Ulduar. Sworn to protect the terrace of the Makers. Sworn to protect the pacts between the races of Frost. But I failed. Let my brother trick me. I let him turn me against my allies. He tricked me into blaming Sif's death on a dear friend, Arngrim, the king of the Frost Giants. After I realized what I'd done, I gave in to despair. It needn't end this way. Who are you, little one? To come speak these words to the mighty Thorim? I should crush you. Yet, you delivered me from my stupor. Your presence here is a sign. It was no accident that I mistook you for Sif. What will she think of me? I must prepare for battle. I must avenge her death and liberate the Titans' sacred grounds from my brother's madness.
Let the lightning guide you.
Alright. Sibling rabbit away.
Let not the message be lost upon you.
You now know a bit of the history of this land, my land. I call upon you to assist me in setting these wrongs to right.
Farewell.
Mending fences. If I hope to wrest control of the Temple of the Makers from my brother, I must make amends with my old allies. Perhaps by eliminating a common enemy, we may at least take a step towards renewing my friendship with the Frost Giants. Bjorn has besieged Dun Niflheim with giants of iron. We must defeat him at Fjorn's Anvil, far to the east of here, and weaken his forces sufficiently for the Sons of Hodir to emerge victorious. Take this charm, Eric Erickson. Use it to summon my Earthen to your aid. Over at Fjorn's Anvil. Using the charm of Earth will summon his Earthen to fight your side. Requires a granite boulder from nearby Fjorn's Anvil. Alright. Far to the east.
Beware the Pantheon's return.
Okay. Summon a group of Earthen. Neat. Before we do that, let's head back to Brunhilde here and redo that quest. Just get the multiple rewards here. There's the Niflheim. Presumably it's over that way. Should probably start going down here. I found the Frigid Tomb. That's somewhere nearby. Storm Peak worms. Looking cool. Massive amounts of verticality, that's for sure. And Storm Peak hatchling over here. Cool. Much better than the ones getting raised in the pools of Scourge over in the other area. Let's do this. Back to the pit. You need to be in the pit of the Fang to use the bear. It's very specific. Here we are. Pit of the Fang. Bear time. Just need to defeat 6. Easy. Our bear is really good, which is definitely helping. There's usually a lot of bears spawning in here. That works. Yeah, our superior bear really is beneficial here. It's like 3 times stronger than anybody else's bear. That really works out, doesn't it? Its target has died. There you go. And now we can stay on it while we're outside. Wild. Either way. You continue to demonstrate your prowess. Sisters have not lost their respect for you. Money and spoils. what do we get as our reward for this effort? Gold and mountain water. That's not too exciting. Alright. So I say that is this area effectively, well, this part of this area done. We've succeeded in the trial here. Made it to the last stage. Claimed our championship. Didn't really end up being much in the end. Just got to talk to Thorm and all that. In this form, we can actually see ourselves over the top of the mountain here. Wild. Anyways, we've got more quests here from people here in the village. Going off to different locations, doing stuff. Then we still have other quests from other places, going to other places. It's all working out. But we proved ourselves victorious here. And it really doesn't seem like, I mean, if it's only going to be mountain water and gold, it's really just a repeatable quest for, like, the 20 gold there. I guess you probably get experience if you weren't already level 80. Lots of nice and simple, quick quests here, too. That's okay. We continue on. Next time. Goodbye.